Hello everybody, today I'm going to show you how I check my bank account balance through NFC. Here I have my phone, this is going to be my wallet, and this is the NFC chip that I use. I put the NFC chip somewhere in my wallet, but for now I'm just going to keep it here. All I do is put my phone up against my wallet. It opens up this security password. For now I put 4 zeros. So what it does is opens up my Chase app. It goes to the login, puts in a username, goes to my password, and then goes all the way down to the login button. The username and the password are not real, so I'm gonna get a login error. But for now, let's just close the app. Okay, so the first thing you're gonna need to do is get an NFC chip. These you can get off of eBay. You can go down to AT&T. I think they sell these Samsung tactiles. And then there's going to be 3 applications that you're going to need. First one is Tasker. Make sure you install that one first. You can do NFC Task Launcher. Install that after Tasker. And then the next one's going to be your bank account app. For now, I'm going to use Chase since this is what I use, and this will only work on Chase. The other thing is your phone will need to be rooted to do some of the Tasker tasks. Okay, first thing you're going to do is open up Tasker. I'm going to go to some preferences here. So you can click on menu, go to preferences, and uncheck beginner mode. And then go down to lock code. This is going to allow us to lock the task within Tasker so that when someone grabs your phone and goes through it, they cannot see your password and your username. Now I'm just going to put 4 zeros and then check mark that. I'm going to go back to preferences one more time. It's going to ask me for that lock code that I just put in. Okay, the next thing you're going to need to do is go to miscellaneous. You have to make sure that allow external access is checkmark. This is going to allow NFC Task Launcher to communicate with Tasker. And we're set. Now we're going to go and create the task. So when you're under, sorry about that. When you're under tasks, just go to add. I'm going to create a new task. I'm just going to call it bank. Okay. So you're going to add an action here. Click the check mark. You're going to do display and then lock. I'm going to give this lock a title. Just going to do lock. The code that I'm going to use is the zeros again. Okay. I'm going to checkmark allow cancel so that when I put my wallet up against my phone on accident, I can cancel the task. I'm going to checkmark that. And then I'm going to checkmark full screen. And that's it. The next thing we're going to do is launch your application. So you're going to go to the add action, go to app, load app, and here we're going to load Chase. And I'm going to exclude it from my recent applications. Okay. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to make it wait so that the application is fully loaded before we start doing anything. So we're going to go to task. I'm going to do wait. It's going to put about 4 seconds. Okay. The next thing we're going to do is a D-pad down. So you go to input, D-pad, click down. That's it. Next one is going to be a press. You can go to input, D-pad, press. Okay. Now, what this is going to do is going to click the log on button when you first open up Chase. So the next thing you're going to do is we're going to input our username. So go to input, go to type, and this is going to be your username. So input username 2, and then check mark. Okay. Next thing we're going to do is another D-pad down. So I'm going to go add input, D-pad, and down. This is going to go from the username field to the password field. So our next one is going to be to type in our password. So I'm going to go to input, type. This text is going to be password. Okay. Now the next one, we're going to do D-pad one more time. This is going to go from the password field all the way down to the login button. So I'm going to go input one more time, D-pad. I'm going to put down, and we're going to repeat this twice. And then click the check mark. Okay, and the last thing is to press the login button. So I'm going to go to input, D-pad, and then press. And that's it. We're all done. All you have to do is click the play button, see if it will work out fine. Okay, so I press the play button and it's asking me for that lock code. I put in 4 zeros. Okay. Opened up my chase. This is where the down action goes. It goes to that one. It's a username. Put the password there. Goes down twice here and goes to the login button. And presses the login button. Okay, what you're going to do is substitute the username and the password with your actual username and password, and so that way it will actually launch your task fully. Yep. So now I want to show you that when you open up Tasker, let's save all this. When you open up Tasker, you can now hold that new task that you made, and then now you can lock it. See that little lock button? When you lock this, when someone has access to your phone and they go to your Tasker and they try to open up that task that you just created, they're gonna have to enter the lock code. This gives you extra security so that when you lose your phone or anything, you don't have to worry about the Chase application being used. So we have two securities here. One is when you put your phone up against your wallet. This is your first security. It's asking you for a code. Okay. So now the last thing we're going to do is we're going to integrate that task that we made with NFC Task Launcher. So we're going to go to NFC Task Launcher. Okay, I'm going to go here to add. I'm going to do a new task. I'm going to go add actions. I'm going to go down to Tasker. Click on Tasker. I'm going to go to Tasker task. I'm going to go next. I'm going to select the task. And I'm going to go to bank. And click OK. And then you're going to go to save and write. It's going to ask you to place the back of your phone over the tag to write over the code. So I'm not going to do that, but actually I'll do it just for you guys. Then it's going to say tag written successfully. Just press OK. And that's it. Go back to home. So now when you go over the, it's going to ask you for the password. Sorry, 4 zeros. Check mark. And that's it. Thank you for watching.